Why is the Amazon forest called the lungs of Earth? The Amazon rainforest is called Earth's lungs for its role in the global atmospheric system. It produces 20% of the world's oxygen and contains 30% of the world's plant species. The Amazon rainforest is home to thousands of species of plants and animals. The Amazon rainforest has been reduced by more than two-thirds since the 1970s, with recent rates of deforestation being higher than in previous decades. Forests are fundamental habitats for the vast majority of species on Earth. They provide countless benefits to humans, including clean air, pure water, shelter from storms, and food. Forests are important to the environment because they are the primary producers of oxygen. They also help regulate the climate by absorbing carbon dioxide, cooling water runoff, and providing shelter for many of the world's animal species. Deforestation is a major contributing factor to global warming. This is because forests hold so much carbon that they help control greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Deforestation has had a significant impact on all aspects of our environment, including air quality, water quality, wildlife habitats, and even human health. Global warming. It has been a topic of debate for a long time. The planet is heating up due to human activities, and this phenomenon called global warming is causing a lot of problems. While the causes for this are still unknown, the effects are already being felt all over the world. For example, glaciers globally have lost an average of 20% of their volume from 1900 to 1993 as they give way to rising temperatures. In Antarctica, the amount of ice has decreased by an average of 250 billion tons per year since 1992. Global warming is the increase of surface temperature caused by greenhouse gases. A lot of people ignore this, but it is a serious concern. This is the simplest and most direct way to describe what global warming is. Global warming is caused by an increase in greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. This causes the Earth's atmosphere to trap heat from the sun, which accelerates global warming. The change in climate has been observed not only on land, but also over sea surfaces and ice sheets, although it manifests itself differently over different areas. The typical weather patterns have been disrupted, leading to a rise in storms, extreme temperatures, and a reduction in rainfalls. This phenomenon is not only destroying our planet, but it also threatens human life. People are already feeling the effects of global warming on their health and on their livelihoods. And they are dying because of it. The future may seem bleak, but there are things that we can do to lessen global warming's impact if we act now. Climate change. The Antarctic ice sheet is melting at a faster rate than ever before, and this is going to lead to more flooding in coastal areas around the world. In Africa, drought conditions have worsened in some areas, which has led to increased starvation rates among humans and livestock populations. Global warming affects our environment and also has a huge impact on the Earth's climate. It is one of the most important global issues that we need to tackle and try to find solutions for. The most common example of global warming is the increase in the Earth's average temperature due to greenhouse gas emissions and other factors such as solar radiation and natural variability. The term global warming usually refers to surface air temperature, but this is just one of many indicators of a changing climate. Since the Industrial Revolution, human beings have been releasing greenhouse gases into the atmosphere at a rate that has never been seen before. This has led to increased temperatures and climate change. In recent years, the planet's temperature has reached new highs, with a significant number of extreme weather events worldwide. The Pacific Ocean is rapidly warming, and this is leading to increasingly higher sea levels. Natural causes, like changes in sunlight, infrared, volcanoes, and human activities, carbon emissions, are also contributors to global warming. The increased concentration of carbon dioxide in our atmosphere is a major factor in global warming. Carbon dioxide is one of the greenhouse gases which contribute to trapping heat from escaping our atmosphere. The more CO2 we have in the air, the stronger its grip on heat becomes, and that means that there will be more and more global warming. The two main factors that contribute to global warming are urbanization and deforestation. Urbanization causes air pollution, which affects climate change by releasing heat-trapping gases into atmosphere, while deforestation causes greenhouse gas emissions due to reduction of trees, which absorb carbon dioxide from air for photosynthesis. With urbanization and deforestation increasing globally, there will be an increase in these two factors that can lead to biodiversity loss. This is because these two factors are directly correlated with the clearing of land. With less land, there will be less diversity of species globally. How to reduce global warming? When we think about how to reduce global warming, we need to take into account that not all the processes that contribute to global warming are caused by humans. For example, natural events like volcanic eruptions and changing ocean currents can also cause global warming. Therefore, it is important for us to limit our contribution in order to help reduce global warming. The first step towards reducing climate change is turning off the lights when not in use. This will save a considerable amount of electricity and lower our carbon footprint. Another way of reducing climate change is by using public transportation such as buses or trains instead of driving a car or taking a taxi for short distances. There are many other steps one could take towards reducing climate change, such as planting trees and limiting meat consumption, etc. There is a lot that we can do to reduce the effects of global warming. For one, we can use renewable sources for energy and stop using fossil fuels. Secondly, we can reduce the amount of waste and recycle more. And finally, people should plant more trees and make an effort to keep them alive. Let's hope and work for a better generations. Thanks for watching.